Hi, I'm Stu. I'm currently visiting parks across China and Japan. Join me as I continue my day at Tokyo Disneyland, where I witness Japanese culture at its absolute finest. Oh, the parade actually started about 10 minutes ago. But I'm thinking due to how long it takes to get around, it's not going to be here yet anyway, so I thought it was a half one, it's at 1 o'clock. So let's head to the front and see if I can get a view of it. So I'm going to be the world's best view, just a view. I can't hear anything yet. I'm back. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no. I can hear some bass from somewhere, because obviously these speakers are still set to normal mode, if that makes sense, like no drama mode until the parade gets closer. Definitely hear something. It's because it's slightly raised. It's so easy to see. I just love it when they think about stuff like that. I'm around the other side just purely because if I'm filming it, the sun's coming from the right, and the minute I'll be filming into the sun, you won't see anything. The audio's changing. Jesus Christ, that's loud. When that kicks in, that's going to be loud. So that's the end of the parade. The parade's still on, obviously, but in fact, is it a sponsor as the last float? Literally, I've never seen that before. That seems, unless it's someone else over here, I don't know. It looks like a sponsor, doesn't it? So literally behind me is the end of Main Street, or whatever their Main Street's called. I think it's called Main Street. And there's just literally a little there, like a little raised bit. As you saw, I arrived literally as it was starting. And I got a decent enough for an adult to stand there. A lot of my advice would be useless with regards to if you got kids. Because if you got a kid, they've never seen anything, are they? That is the issue. But that was very short. It was 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. It was actually really short. I've only just thought about that. Let's take off the train whilst we're actually here. Then we'll move into Frontierland. I think it is called Frontierland here. So it's 10 minutes, but I think it's literally walk on. Oh no, there's a bit of a queue, sorry. There's just a bit of theming.
ジャングル、そして開拓で蒸気船や駅馬車に乗り換えるとフロンティアを目指してさらに旅を続けるんですよ。オアシンというんですが、こっちも手を振ってみましょうかね。三択へ。この土地を開拓したんですよ。彼らはとても親しい。鉱山鉄道の建設中に偶然出てきたものなんです。
wasn't much to see on there really. I do like the fact that it's a loop and you don't have to keep stopping to then get people on and off and faff about. I just like it being a loop. I do like that. The electrical parade I'm actually quite looking forward to. Again, because of the tech used in there and its lighting, its night. I don't think I've ever seen a nighttime parade actually at Disney, any of the Disneys. So I'm quite looking forward to that one. If I'm busy trying to get other stuff crammed in, I might just pay to go into the nicer area. Because I can just turn up to that quite late on and get in and get a decent view of it. But obviously between now and then it probably will sell out. We're in Frontierland now? Yeah. There's no like big entrance as you came in. The next show is at 7 for the electrical parade. Or 7:15 I think. It's currently 20 past 1. So I find that crazy. Also, yeah, look at how wide the path is here. It shows you the numbers they must do. This is a quiet day. It has to be a quiet day. Let's say in 60 minutes for Big Thunder. We shall see. Well, this is a second big-ish queue. Again, 60 minutes. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, to be fair. Also, they are constantly, you just saw it then, they're constantly readjusting the ropes. I mean, constantly. Because if you leave the ropes out and make people walk around them all the time, people start jumping over them, and therefore the whole system fails, so they have to keep on adjusting them. It's just, I think it feels very much like a carbon copy of ones I've done before. Splash Mountain's on an hour, and that was also on an hour. So I want to kind of do some other stuff, which isn't an hour. The only big queues, I do think towards the end of the day the queues will die down, because like I say, when I checked it yesterday, some nice seating area here actually, so it'd be nice to get some food. Ooh, because actually finding somewhere to sit is the only problem, and today's not a busy day. I don't think you get too wet on the Splash Mountain, so £12 for the access area, because I imagine it's going to be a lot busier, the electrical parade, because like it's 3 o'clock and look at this, it starts at 7:15. We brought cushions, so yeah, I'm not regretting my choice to buy a there is staff just managing it, so it's getting people can get in, get out, especially a car park, so it's not getting too crazy. It's all about management, I like it. There's all these dots on the, not these, but there's actual dots on the floor where you can and can't go. I mean, half the population, unless there's something else happening and I've not got the memo, but there's nothing in the app. Right. Beginning in 30 minutes. So there is actually something happening in 30 minutes, which a bit makes a lot more sense. Grab myself some food, and apparently the parade will come through there, I think. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Change the plan. The parade's about to come through, and I'm going to get stuck here. So, whilst the parade's on, I go and do some of the dark rides. They've got short queues just to make it a bit of a split it up from the big ones. Splash Mountain, now it's going dark, I imagine we'll get a shorter queue. People don't want to get wet, but you don't get that wet anyway. But it's in that mindset. Right, I'm over the middle bit now. In fact, I can actually have my burger now. I'm in this area. I could probably have my burger now. I think we class it in the American term like a cavalcade. It's like, I think it's two or three floats, not much. Right, let's go on Snow White Adventures. This will never come across on video, but it's like a show stop, so they all get off the float. But what you can't hear, because the Seven Dwarfs, basically, I can hear chanting. The volume of people singing along to the actual track. It was so loud. It was like a football chant in a stadium. Keeping your hands, arms. That isn't like just Snow White, that's Disney's Ghost Train. It's far too scary from what you might expect Snow White to be. What's Peter Pan on? It was on 20 minutes, so has it gone up? So I'll try and tick them all off. Oh, 35. No. Let's go and see the Pinocchio one. We did Peter Pan in Shanghai, to be fair. I did also suffer from too many cars-itis. And also, it's so fast. You can barely see the scenes in that one. You speed through the layout at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you start stuttering towards the end. As in, like, you're in scenes and stuff isn't triggering properly. There's nothing magical about that, is there? If you just took 2 cars off, it'd make no difference to throughput, because you've just got cars waiting. I always say this. You're stacking more than 1 car every time. You're just wearing down materials for no reason, for no benefit. It's not bad from this side, is it? I think Pinocchio's down this way. For the Magic is a 3D thing, isn't it? It's not an actual show. I always think when I see it, it's a show, but then I realise it's not. God knows what you saw in that POV, because one, I was sat behind 2 adults, so it's not tiered, so that's partially the problem. Also, again, it's just so fast. I've decided those rides aren't that bad, although that is, again, another terrifying ride for the most part. It's just a terrible ride system. It's a terrible ride system. Anyway, it's a small world. It's up to 15 minutes now. It was on 5 minutes a few seconds ago. I mean, hats off for the reveal. As I turned that corner, I wasn't recording sadly, but as I turned that corner, that was a reveal. That's pretty good, to be fair. I'll give him credit for that. I just hadn't really expected it. They just opened some new gates, haven't they? Look at these very poor operations. They've only got 1 station running. Tut. Oh my god, there's a train going past. that was alright. The best thing about it is the station, isn't it? Nice to have some of the characters in there as well. Another thing I've noticed in Japan is no one ever steps on the seat, so it's quite awkward to get into those boats. It's like quite a drop down. No one ever steps on the seat. Because why would you step when you're about to sit? Another thing I've noticed in Japan is no one ever steps on the seat, so it's quite awkward to get into those boats. It's like quite a drop down. No one ever steps on the seat. Because why would you step when you're about to sit? It's getting a little bit nippy now. 60 minutes for Winnie the Pooh. So glad I did that early. I was like, what did I wait? 15 minutes, 20 minutes for that? Right, I'm gonna go on Splash Mountain. It's still an hour queue, it's not really gone anywhere. After that I'll have about half an hour buffer to then get to my premium placement for the electrical parade. I think this is just a gift shop here rather than a maze. Oh, it's a banquet hall. It's food. Teacups. Also closed at the moment is Haunted Mansion. I suppose actually this would be full of people normally. It feels a bit weird because it's just such an open area. Oh, it is crisp now. Critter Country. Now obviously these are a dying breed. So I thought I should do it whilst I'm here, because it's probably because one day they'll probably be gone. 55 minutes. Oof. This is the start of the queue here. Just Binaloo. And I don't know how this place deals with it on busier days, because this is not a busy day, I don't think, or particularly busy day. They have like 4 urinals and 3 cubicles and 1 sink, well 2 sinks, but 1 sink's kids' height. Like, what happens if it gets busy? It would just be carnage. Right, let's start the clock. It says an hour. The staff have literal iPads to go over what needs to be done, like a safety. Basically, it's a sign. That's a new one. Just one, yeah, sorry. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm a little bit wetter than I'd like. Oh. That was by far the best version of Splash Mountain, I think. It had a lot more animatronics from memory, and obviously it was longer as well. It was 50 minutes rather than, oh, I've just got in someone's picture. It was 50 minutes. I just clicked on something by accident on the app, and all the catering outlets, not the ones for mobile order, literally just any catering outlet, even like, not the popcorn stands, but the smallish ones. It comes up with an estimated wait time. It's got queue times for the food outlets. They are living in the future.